RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning. RBB, a live morning talk show that gives you the ability to get the coach you need, strategist you wish you could afford, social media manager and strategist, marketing strategist, project manager, certified OBM, VA, business startup strategist, profit strategist, web strategist, email funnel strategist, sales page strategist, PR strategist, time management, mindset, and overall business development strategist. We answer it all. With over 25 years of business experience, both in corporate and small business worlds, we really can answer it all.
Happy Monday, everybody. It's the last Monday of September 30th. I hope everybody had a good weekend. You were able to recharge and reset yourself for a successful week this week. This week, we are talking about scaling your business and what that actually means. It does not mean making more money. That is not step one, let me tell you. Just getting that out of the way now. Scaling does not equal making more money immediately. There are a minimum of 5 steps, maybe more like 10 steps when you list it all out to scaling your business.
I wouldn't even go into the steps necessarily just yet.
So we're not going to talk about them today. Yeah. That's the rest of the week. But
yeah, we're going to go.
What is scaling your business? Okay. Scaling your business means getting it ready to grow.
Yes. But I'll take it a step further. It's getting your business ready to grow, but without you having to deliver the service, because what seems to be a hard thing to comprehend for some people is your business. If you're the only one that's delivering the service, your business can only grow beyond, can only go as far as you can go. This includes group programs. I want to go ahead and throw that out there. Group programs are not scaling your business necessarily. They're not. That's kind of one of those gray area things, but I wouldn't consider them scaling. Just because you still can only take ever so many people. Now, some people do a course that they have pre-recorded and then do live Q&As. That's scaling. And they call it a group program, but it's really not. It's just a course.
So let's repeat this again. Scaling your business doesn't mean you're going to instantly make more money. And scaling your business does not mean you charge more for what you're already doing. Not scaling your business. That's not possible. So something I'm going to go back to that we talked about quite a few weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I can't remember. You need to be careful what you're charging. This whole charging what you're worth and then add tax is absolutely cannot be done when you're scaling your business. You need to charge what market value is. And your market value is dictated by where you live. You cannot, if you live in rural Alabama, you can't charge with somebody that does the same exact thing in New York City charges.
You can't. People won't pay it because our cost of living down here is low. They're saying that, just to give you guys an idea of cost of living here, you could, if you are saving like you're supposed to have a nice retirement and be able to pay yourself well and live well in retirement for 20 years, they're saying you need to save $1 million. That's how far $1 million will go down here, as you can live.
And here in New York State, our average is you need about $5 million to retire well.
Yeah, you need $1 million to retire well. And that's just be retired for 20 years before you cross the Rainbow Bridge.
So, yeah. So you need to be careful in your pricing and not just automatically raise your prices. You can't do that and do well and grow. Now, something that is very true about scaling as you scale your business, and Gina and I have gone through this. We went from being 6-figure business to making much less than that because part of scaling is bringing on the staff to do things and slowly increasing pricing where
it was appropriate.
And moving things around and doing things. That meant that Gina and I have earned less for the last 6 months than we were making. But that is part of scaling your business. Scaling your business is not for the faint of heart. Mm-mm. Just putting it out there. It is frustrating.
There will be growing pains like for you, and then it takes a while for your audience to pick up on what you've done. Because Danielle and I are in the middle of scale. Like we have not finished scaling. We will be scaling for the next year because we have a plan.
And we've talked about this when we were talking about brand strategy and making your brand strategy plan. Scaling is part of your brand strategy when you are changing your brand. If you're rebranding yourself, scaling is part of it, should very much be part of that rebrand, because there's no point in scaling or rebranding unless you're going to scale your business. I don't understand rebranding for no reason. So this all goes together, and you have to be very, very careful with it. Just as I talked about with the rebranding, going through a process with your scaling. And they're all back-end processes before you even touch the pricing and go any further with that. So go back to the videos that I talked about rebranding and watch those, because they will give you a really good idea of what this week is going to look like for talking about scaling your business. And they very much go together. So be very cognizant of the fact that scaling your business is just not charging more. I know I've said that 10 times now. There's a reason for that, because it's something I see in Facebook groups constantly. Gina and I were talking about that for the last 2 weeks.
It drives me insane. I saw somebody else post about, and then I scaled my business to $30,000 a month or some crap like that. And it was like, no, you scale when you create it. Like the second that you create the thing, whether it be a course or a membership or a whatever that does not require your presence to deliver the product or service, you scaled your company. When the amount you're making per month goes up, that means you increased your sales and increased your revenue, which therefore means your profit should have increased. But you scaled the second that you created something that wasn't a one-on-one service delivery. That was when you scaled. So like you guys, it is not, I need to scale my business to $15,000 per month. Okay. If you need to scale your business to $15,000 per month and you're the only one that's delivering the service, then how can you remove yourself from the equation, because you can't, increasing your prices isn't going to do it. And then but everybody wants to work. This is the business owner's dream, is to work part-time hours and make full-time income. And the way that you do that is through scaling, because you have to free up your time. So you should set up your company in a way where it does not require much time to maintain. That's not going to happen if you are still the only one delivering the service.
Very much so. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. We're going to keep today short. No, scaling doesn't necessarily mean that your product or service is passive. It could mean you are offering services, but you've hired a staff to provide.
Yes, so there's the agency model.
You're scaling when you are a single business owner. So scaling for you, Sandra, would be having a passive something, because if you wanted to stay a single person, the only way you could scale and grow your business, because you are one person, would be to have passive income. For us to scale required us to hire staff to provide the services that we offer. So Sandra, you couldn't scale your business and continue to be an accountability coach. That's just not possible, because you are the only person.
You would have an ebook, you would have a course or something around something that you teach or use to coach people in accountability. We're going to go over tomorrow ways to scale. We're going to go over things like memberships, courses, and the agency model. We'll go over things like that. We're going to go over ways to scale to give you guys some inspiration. And then actually towards the end of the week, we're going to use our company as a case study for you guys to go over scaling and how we got there and what the long-term plan is. So we're going to go over all of that this week, but just understand that scaling means that you have brought in some sort of product or service that does not require you to physically be present 100% of the time to deliver it. And that is a plethora of stuff. But for the sake of the industry that we're in, that can be the agency model, that can be e-products, and that can be subscription membership of some kind. Those are the most common ones in the industry that we're in, but there are other ways.
So yes and no, Sandra. So we're going to keep, like I said, we're going to keep today short and sweet so that you can dive into your Monday. And our plans are to keep our Monday pretty quick from now on so that you really can dive into your week, because Mondays are always crazy.
We just want to use Mondays as a way to introduce the theme for the week, just so you guys know what's up and what we'll be talking about, so you're not lost going into the rest of the week, because we'll dive into the meat of it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Those are our meat days.
So you guys have an amazing day today. Remember to rise, become, and be everything you can in your day. And join us over on the community. We've got some exciting things happening. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning.